Hello. How we doing? Me, I had a time of my life. I was gonna do a walk and talk to the woods. I figured let's go sit here on a lake that I live on. What is it? 15th day? Last time I sat here, I was sitting in the exact same spot talking about my father's death. Died on July 4th, and I got kicked off the railroad tracks by the train guy. When I called the cops on me, whatever. So I was smoking. I had cigarettes. I don't inhale. I had a bottle of Grain Bell beer. It's on their channel. It's a black Bible they gave me, and it's on video, and they're standing around me trying to convert me to whatever, this really weird Bible. You know, Jesus loves me, this I know for the Bible tells me so, and stuff, and they were all, trying to this or that, and go throw the beer in the water and put out the cigarette and whatever. I apologize if there's wind, but that's the way it is, you're outside. It was pretty funny. Well, that was hilarious. Trying to turn me into something, whatever the hell it was. I was like, okay, you guys, whatever. But it went on for a while. The whole video was just me talking to them. And then I did another video after they left about my dad. But my son of a bitch is not doing very well. Anyways, it's the last of the pack. Probably come out today. So anyways, first of all, I apologize for Mark dropping the P on Line B's at the end there. I didn't like that, but I can't control a grown man, so can't do that kind of behavior. So I had Carl on, right? This is not a rip video on you, Carl, but I think he's a white knight for the Sarasota Tim haters, right? Channels. Because my mistress, if she is a she, Squirrel Bait Parodies, right? Did a thing. I mean, I loved it, man, And he was giving me crap. Like, I forget what he said. I should have turned the music off, turned the echo off, the reverb. It just went after him. He just said, all right, let's talk about this. Because he was trying to defend her. He says he's known her. Carl, you don't know her. We've talked on the phone. You've never met her. He could be a 15-year-old boy, autistic boy living in goddamn Alaska. It could be my wife, as far as I know. It could be Blind View's wife. Don't know. So right away, he got all, white knighted. I'm just like when I announced Baron Exposure's death. He went over there and protected Dingaling, who, again, dressed up as Sarasota Tim, right? For Halloween. I don't know who does that. But when you choose your life, and you don't get out and do something like this, and you do videos when you're with your family about it, it's like we're going to spend Thanksgiving, the family on Wiper Lake, be like me taking my camera downstairs and doing a video. That's not going to happen. I did do a open mic podcast one day, put it in the middle of the table as we did our Christmas Deadpool hit. That's the most disgusting. We were on the table and who were getting off the Deadpool, who were taking. People were all, I can't believe you did that. So shut up. But that's just kind of funny. But he's a white knight. She's trying to protect this alleged, let's say she's a woman. I don't know, right? Allegedly a woman. Because I can't retaliate or I can't give her he or she shit. Parody. You know, squirrel baby girl. You know, squirrel baby. It's like he's protecting the flock. He wants to kind of ride the fence both ways. He still wants to be in good graces with the fear, but he wants to be part of Valkyrie, the movie. Look it up, the movie. I talked about it. He wants to be in the Valkyrie group, but he also wants to be in the meetings with the fear. I don't like to rip on a guy. I still like the guy, but it is a freedom of speech issue here. I mean, she wants to go after him and take a run. I have every right to make fun of her, but he or she is a faceless troll. I know people do that on YouTube. If you want to rip on people, I mean, Passenger Productions, you know who he is. He showed his face, said who he is. Demonic Abyss, you know who he is. His name's out there because he got strikes and he had to get his real name in. I get it. You know who I am. I'm right here in Minnetonka. But he is a white knight. That's for you blind views. It was just kind of hilarious where he was all of a sudden defending her, and you don't know her. You've never met her and never talked to her. White knighting. He gets all mad when I call his little sister, morning, thick and rich. She's thick and rich. She's a big girl, big woman. Nothing wrong with that. More for the pushing and spanking, you know, when you're folding them in half, right? Carl, what do you want to be? You want to be in the fear at the meetings, or do you want to and pull the tanks up like your friend, or to be Valkyrie and end it? I mean, what do you want to be? Which part of the team you want to be on? You want to be on Valkyrie, or do you want to be in the room and plan the war for the lead hater? Well, he's just a white knight, you know, protecting Ding-a-ling from the Barren exposure death. New York Dan jumped on, still out there. Called him a deep fake. I did a memorial coming up. His family's suffering through the holiday season. I don't know. Again, what I always say, you don't like two men having consensual sex right over here in the grass? You can't watch two women over there. That's gay sex. But I think that's his liberal heart there that, you know, oh, come on now, be nice, play, you know, play nice in the sandbox, have fun sex until someone gets pregnant. That's somebody else's fault, right? I like good old trolling. Casey Grits knows it. It's just trolling, having fun. He enjoys it. But you are a white knight, young man. You are. You can't have both ways. You can't be a turncoat. You can't want to be in the chat room and talk to the fear and have Rommel there pulling the tanks up. And then when someone like myself wants to make fun of her, he or she, come in and go, whoa, 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 whoa. You're playing too rough in the sandbox, cowboy. Can't do that. Well, she threw the first, I followed her channel before they did on me. You can't roll into the sandbox. It's just like in a war, right? They throw the first missile, and then it's just like a punch. Throw the first punch, well, someone's gonna retaliate against your ass. And I get it. Carl's a good straight shooter, but he's white knighting all the hater channels. He's protect and serve. You know, he's Santa Claus, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I like to have my guy on, but I should have stopped the chant. I should have stopped the music, got rid of the reverb, and went after him right there on the spot. Because I kind of did, and he kind of backed off. And I'm not here to, you know, I'd love to debate with him off. We would debate it without the music for a little bit, but I think he's a white hat. I think he wants to be part of Valkyrie, the movie. Look it up, and then he wants to be in that room. When the Valkyrie guy was in there, when Cruz was in there, you know, pretending to be his butt buddy, right? But I think he also wants to be pulling those tanks up on D-Day. Protecting, because he's protecting, he's one of the general protecting Rommel. He's protecting the other general, Miss Vicky, morning, and the other corporal out there, Dinger. You know, don't want to piss off Dinger. Don't want to make it look a feeble old grown-ass man like an idiot on YouTube. We all love the Santa Claus, but when he said that, I'm like, protecting your sister. Got it for early today. Half our business got cut in half because of this, but I made a quick $300. And he goes, you want to go? I'll go. I was in St. Paul. I said, I'll fuel. I'll go out. So I left. I was going to do a walk it out. I was going to go out and do videos out in Maplewood, but the park was closed. I wanted to go out there for this channel, but it was closed. Every deer hunting, bow. I'm like, damn it, it's a great little park. Where? Oh well. I'm going to go to the cemetery, but I said, now let's just sit here in the background of the lake, smoke a cigar. Well, Carl, can't be double standard. You can't be trying to pull those tanks up, okay? Protecting all your hater channels, especially Dingling, or you think you've known her, you don't know her, you've never met her, you never talked to her, never talked to him or he, whatever. She's a grown woman who can handle it. She wants to throw the first volley at me. I can respond. Is it against the rules? I can't call Thick and Rich either, or Miss Piggy. She's a big woman, so what? Makeup no one cares about. It's past her shelf life. I think she's a big woman, she can handle it. She's thick and rich. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a compliment. A lot of men, look at, my favorite one I like to go watch once in a while is Hungry Fat Chick. She's very thick and very rich. I love to be her feeder. Have a whole bucket of KFC. I would do it. I love to fly to Vegas and sit with her and do a video. Also, Wonder Hussy is going to be in, for you, Marky, she's going to be down in January, down in Arizona. She's going to go down there. I listened to her live stream yesterday. It was actually a fun live stream because she's getting a lot of money, but she's talking about her life and whatever else and things she's going on, whatever she's doing. You know, not this, you know, getting money, but she's going down to Cortez, whatever the hell it's called. You get what I'm talking about, Arizona. So go down and see her, Marky interview her. So she's going down there in January. So I guess she's gonna do a video why she's single. It's like, well, because you're married to YouTube, that's why, sweetheart. That's why. It was a good live stream. I'd recommend. It was an hour, 10, you know, sitting in her casita there talking. It was good. People giving her money. That's fine. So showing gifts she got from people for her birthday, whatever else. Good for her. She's a board member of SPEC, and so is Carl. And I put Squirrel Baby Girl on my board member. She's officially a board member of SPEC. But you are a white knight. All right? Nothing wrong with that. You make a choice. You are your choices. Are you going to be a Valkyrie, or are you going to be in that room calling the shots? You have to make a choice. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Anyways, guys, I'm going to do a video on Trump, Marjorie Taylor Greene. She turned on him. It's epic behavior. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. See you guys all later. Carl.